I'm going to say something that the majority of people already know. Your body adapts to the environment. Now let's have a look at the view. Ooh, too close to the edge. There's a glass window. Anyways, your body adapts to the environment. So I used to do like 12 hours work at a factory or a tannery, right? The tannery worked for 3 years. I did factory work for 3 years. So I would do 12-hour shifts there because I got to the point where I had the confidence where I knew I was not going to get fired from that job, and then I got to the point where I could do the job, all this type of thing. And by the third season, I was faster than half the people. Than the other half, like I was at the same speed. And obviously, the second season I caught up, but I was the same speed as your average person. First season, obviously not. So I used to do that 12-hour shift and then go to whatever I was doing at the time, either taekwondo or gym. And now I get the same amount of tiredness, even though I'm doing this for 12 hours and then going to the gym afterwards. Now, I went through a phase where I had to prove myself because I had wanted to get the confidence of holding employment, and I got that. And then I wanted to not be lagging behind others because, I was 27 years old when I first got my full-time employment all year round for, what do you call it, prejudice reasons and stuff, but made it. But here's the thing. I got to the point where I was like, I was doing all this extra work and I didn't feel the need to do it to validate myself anymore, because no one else gave me, here or there, like once every few months or something, I might hear someone say something nice, but it would be validating for myself for making up for those years beforehand type thing. But the thing is this, I got to the point where I didn't need to do that anymore. And yeah, I was looking for different types of employment when I left Carter's, but I ended up being here, and I saw how, there's risk and you got to do all these things, and out at the station, you got to, here is less, but it's not less, but at the station you got to go do all the patrolling every hour, but the thing is you're also dealing with a lot of people, so this issue here, and then this issue here, and this issue here. But you know what? It also helped restore my faith in humanity, because it would probably be like only 1 in every 1,000 that would play up. And the playing up was verbal and yelling swear words and stuff, but nothing went any further, because usually they're like a very struggling person, and in order to calm them down, all it took was they didn't have to pay $2 or $3 to hop on the bus, and the busman will just be like, "Okay, here's this thing. I filled it out for you. So next time you jump on, you got to pay this $2 or $3 or however much it was." Like, for me to take a bus from when I come to the games and stuff, or for me to take a bus from Lower Hutt to Wellington is only $1.20. So if they're going way out or something, it might be like $3 or $4. But it's $1.20 from Lower Hutt all the way to Wellington. So it's and it would only be something like that, and problem solved. They were like, "Oh, thank you, sir," and then they pay it up next time, or if they come back next time and they don't have the money, then it's just like, "No, you can't hop on this time. You can't hop on." And the high majority of the time they wouldn't play up, but if they did that second time, then, well, there was group of us, and I was the only one out. But then there's the RMC, and then there's the speed dial to the police who get there in like 10 minutes max, 5 minutes. So you got the team in RMC, you got the other train drivers, train managers, and bus drivers, bus managers, and you got easy. So again, my mind's clicked in. I need to make the most of my opportunity. So this is pointless. I've already chatted for 5 minutes, so let's get to it. I now have the same level of energy as I used to have when I used to go to the gym after 12 hours at the factory. Now I do this for 12 hours. I do my patrols. Here it's like we've got to have one at the bottom and one at the top because it's the building thing. There's two of us here, and again, speed dial to the police. So if these people play around and try and break in, they usually don't, because the point is they want somebody to stay, but they're only going to get about 10 minutes if they do get in, because cops. So my power is low, but the thing is this. There's pros and cons to everything. See, it's an extra $2 an hour here. But it's not more boring, but it's an extra $2 an hour, so yeah, I'll take it. And just staying at this job while I pay up that cybersecurity, and then if I can get the on the same days, because I see a lot of them having like same days. It's like like 80,000, 90,000, 100,000 starting, depending which company, for 40 hours a week. It's always between 80,000 and 110,000 for starting rate. But so I'll do that, and then you have to adapt accordingly, because I said I get about 8 hours instead of 12, so it gives me an extra 4 hours to get the physical activity in, which is still not the same as working all day, obviously. But run, walk, gym. I'm always looking for MMA too. So just another thing that you guys probably already know, but I just felt like talking and saying something. So